Welcome to my little book club. My name's Diana, and I can't wait to talk about books with you all. Hey guys, how is everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the latest book that I just finished called Hope in Paris. Look at that. Looks like it's a cute little cuddly story of teddy bears. But then, there's blood on there too. So pretty intriguing, right? It is by Donalyn Voita. Yeah, sorry if I butcher your name. And if you're watching, I especially apologize. So Hope in Paris is told from the perspective of teddy bears. When I first joined the Instagram community for books, I kept seeing this author pop up over and over again about this teddy bear story told from the point of view of a teddy bear, and I kind of just kept ignoring it. Like I don't really want to read about teddy bears. I was thinking it's all a kid's story. I wasn't really paying attention to what it was. But finally it popped up enough times from the author, from people who had read it, and I started to really pay attention, and I realized, whoa. This is pretty interesting. I've never heard of a story that's told from the perspective of the teddy bears, and it is not a kid story. So I started to kind of process it, and there was talk about murder, and I was just, I'm not really a mystery person, so I still kind of ignored it. It's just not really something I enjoy reading about. I don't care if it's in the book, but I don't really like mystery whodunit type stories. So I was kind of it's cool and all, but it just wasn't for me, or so I thought. But it kept popping up. So finally I said, okay, I think that means I need to give this a try. Because the concept of an adult story, adult situations being told from these inanimate objects was intriguing. And that's what finally pulled me. I really just need to know what these teddy bears are thinking, what they're reading. Into all these situations, I just need to know. So I'm going to give it a try. And I am so glad that I decided to give this book a try. Okay? So real quick, before I jump into my review about the book, let me just give you a little synopsis of what it is. And just as a reminder, even though I've already said it, this is not a kid's story. Even though there are teddy bears on the cover, even though teddy bears tell the story, this is not a kid's story. Okay? In this highly rated first volume of the extraordinary unique suspense series, the unexpected narrators tell how Kelly Donovan must plot from her luxurious home to get away from her sociopathic boyfriend Mark Flannery. Before he takes her to a woodsy cabin for a little anniversary getaway, she must plot, lie, and pretend to be happy before she can flee her relationship and her own home. Unforeseen obstacles hinder her efforts, and Kelly's family and friends, strangers to one another, must perfectly work together to help her live a life free from threat. The diverse group included insecure drama teacher, a brilliant pharmaceutical engineer, and an international businesswoman with a secret that comes in very handy at one critical point. This story is uniquely narrated by teddy bears, which, notwithstanding their immobility, have interesting thoughts and perspectives on the shocking events and intriguing relationships which form before their plastic eyes. These quirky bears also get a healthy dose of an entertaining blooming romance when Kelly's plight takes everyone overseas to Paris. While in France, more scheming, racing to stay steps ahead of Mark, and even physical violence, inshore violence, which does not always involve a damsel in distress. Once the plot's feverish pace decelerates, the group starts to feel some hope. But is the race really over? This is book 1. There are 2 books. And I have the other one to read too. But I probably won't get to that one until next month. I'm trying to get through my list and I got a lot of books I want to read. But I'm really glad that I picked this one up. It is, while there was a murder, and you have to kind of like piece together who did this crime. It's not all there is. It's not just a whodunit story. There's a real story there. You get to know these amazing characters who grow and develop, who gain courage, who gain strength, and even the teddy bears. They evolve and grow and become these smart little teddy bears, even though they can't do anything to help their owners. And when I first started reading the story, I have to admit I was a little nervous because it's told from the perspective of a teddy bear. So everything's really simple, and I felt like I was reading like a little kid writing stuff. And for what was being talked about, as you heard in the description that one of the characters is not a very good guy. She's in an abusive relationship with this guy, and he's controlling, and you're hearing this from an innocent point of view of the teddy bear, who says things like, I don't know why she makes him angry, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can read a story that's putting blame on the girl this way. And I know it's just an innocent teddy bear who knows nothing, but it was just, I don't know if I can do this. Well, the story progresses, the teddy bear progresses, and all of a sudden the teddy bear is like, wait a minute, this isn't right. This guy is not okay. This is not safe. And so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And watching not just the characters grow, but the narrators grow, and watching how she weaved all these things together. There's 3 different bears in this story, and you see their perspectives throughout the story, and it goes back and forth between all the different bears. And they're like 3 separate stories, and yet by the end of it, they're all weaved together intricately, and it looks really amazing. And she did a great job. This is definitely not your normal book. It just makes it just so much amazing. Like, that somebody could have the thought process to write a book like that from the eyes of a teddy bear, it's kind of cool. That somebody would have thought to write about it is pretty cool to me. So I really enjoyed it and highly recommend it. So thanks for taking the time to listen, and I will talk to you guys later. If you guys like this, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe so you can find out my next reviews. And I will talk to you guys later. And in the comments below, can you let me know what the weather is like where you're at? It's still kind of hot here, and I really wish it was fall already. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.